Hello guys and welcome back on my YouTube channel. Massive pleasure for me to be here with you today. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that people message me literally every other day to ask me. Do I trade the summer leagues? What do I do? How do I do it? Which ones am I focusing on? Blah, blah, blah. Today I've decided to answer for you. There's a shit ton of money to make. Let's make that dough. Let's go. Okay guys, so for those who don't know me, my name is Paul. I'm a professional trader. I've been one for the last 9 years now. 9 years scalping and killing the markets for you and for myself. I've created a football trading academy in French and in English, Le Labo in French and in English as well, in which myself and two of my best students are sending us signals every single day. Every time we see an opportunity, you get it. Every time you get it, you make money. That's it. As simple as that for the next few days. By the way, very important. If you subscribe to it, it's completely results guaranteed, or a guaranteed results 100%. If we don't make money with our signals, if you end up in negative, even 0.00001%, we give you your money back. We give you the price of your membership back. If that's not accountability, if that's not trusting our method, I don't know what it is, guys. I'll leave you the link right just below. So please, if you're interested, join us, join the community. That's where magic happens. Let's go. Okay, guys. So as I just said, summer leagues. Summer leagues are absolutely fantastic. That's where I make most of my profit in a short period of time every single year. Why? Because right now the European leagues are finishing. So you've probably noticed if you trade live that value is hard to get because there's a lot for teams to play still. So for example, Bayern Munich last weekend, at the 70th minute, it was 0-0. The odds for them to win were 1.6. That's crap. That's horrible because the market is expecting goals, because the market knows that Bayern Munich is fighting for the first position of the league. There's all that in place. Therefore, if the market expects it, unfortunately, it's very hard for us to go in the market and to find good value. Okay, so basically now it's a little bit hard to trade. However, the summer leagues are starting. I've started personally on Japan already, and that's the first thing I want to talk to you about right now. Japan League 1. Okay, League 2 is slightly different. So I'm going to touch it in a second, but Japan League 1 is absolutely fantastic. Many reasons. The first one, big liquidities. Okay, big liquidities, and if you have £100,000 bankroll like myself, you need big liquidities in order to make money, in order to be able to cash your money out, just in case the goal is scored and you like, okay, the cash out, the green out is good enough for me, I want to get out. If the liquidities are too small, it might be very difficult for you to do so. All right, so Japan, great liquidities, amazing level. If you see teams like Kobe, like Hiroshima, like Kawasaki, even though they have a slow start of the season, but they start really coming strong, there's a lot to make, and it's absolutely fantastic. Don't believe my word. Go on Bet365. You can watch absolutely all the games live. You'll see the level for yourself. It's beautiful. The third thing is the value is enormous. The value is enormous because it's a niche market. Therefore, people are not used to it yet. People don't know yet how amazing it is. I'm sharing it with you because that's one of my little thing every year. I'm just enjoying it so much. I have to share it with you. Okay, so that's for Japan League 1. For League 2, it's about the same. Just be very careful, all right? It's still Japanese League 2. We're not talking about Bundesliga. So be careful. The liquidity are a bit smaller, but there's still a lot to make. The teams are really fighting to get to the top. To give you an idea, Hiroshima last year was in League 2. This year, they're starting very strong in League 1, which gives you an indication and an idea of their level. That's absolutely fantastic. All right. So secondly, I'm going to put Korea and China. That's the two other leagues in Asia that I'm going to trade massively. The only little difference is that there is going to be less liquidities for those two leagues. Therefore, my advice for you guys would be to, rather than trading, is to do more live betting, going on late goals in the first half. In the second half, the goals, when they're scored, the market is suspended, you don't have to cash out. Because the problem is, when liquidities are a bit small, sometimes you're going to manage to get much, and that's fantastic. However, if the goal is scored, and you try to cash out, the market is just going all over the place, and it's very hard for you sometimes to get your money. Trust me, I've burnt myself there multiple times. I don't want it for you at all. So if you go for this market, which are, again, which are absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of China, for example. There's Oscar, there's Paulinho, there's lots of great coach that have been there for many years now. Amazing level, great value in the odds again. Liquidities are a little bit lower, so please be careful, but there's a ton of money to make. All right, so that was for Asia. These are the markets I'm trading. Northern leagues are absolutely super. I'm thinking Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Okay, these 3 leagues, absolutely love them. I absolutely love them because the liquidities are good, the level is great, and the value is great. Again, that's what I love about the summer leagues is the value that you are going to get, especially right now because the leagues are starting. I'm recommending to wait 7 or 8 journeys before you actually go in the market, so you have a little bit of statistics and you know a little bit what's going on. But there's a ton of money to make for you guys. I'm thinking of teams like Malmö, like Bodo, just Bodo Glimt, sorry. So all these teams that play the Europa League every single year and that do absolutely amazing. All right, they do great. They do great. Yes, they're not at the level of the main leagues that we're looking at now, but they're really just a tiny bit behind. Therefore, massive value, good liquidities, good teams. A ton of money to make. The third segment, and probably the last segment for myself, is going to be America, MLS, Brazil, and Argentina. Of course, I'm talking only League Ones for these three countries. However, there is so much to make. Again, you have to be a little brave, a little bit courageous. You have to be okay with getting up at 1, 2, or 3 in the morning. By the way, that's what we do in Le Labo. We have one of our mentors who specializes in these summer leagues. Therefore, he is the one sending signals at 1 or 2 in the morning. Just make sure you have the notifications activated and you can go for it, guys. There's nothing like making money at 2 in the morning. I don't know how to explain it. It's just that feeling. You work out for 15 minutes, you just made a ton of money. You just go back to bed, you're like, okay, I'm good, perfect, fantastic. So guys, that's what I recommend you for these summer leagues. Just a quick recap. Japan, number 1, 100%. League 1 and League 2. China, League 1, Korea, League 1. Don't go below. That's very risky. The liquidities are almost inexistent and the level is going a little bit all over the place. Number 2, I'm going to go for Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Okay, you can go for these leagues. Again, I recommend don't go, if you trade some teams, don't go below 4th or 5th. Yeah, fourth is better. So you eradicate the variance a little bit because again, the level is great, but the lower you go, the more dangerous it is. Okay. Period. Oh, by the way, if I want to compare the level of these leagues, I'm going to compare it to Netherlands. We're very close to that level, which is fantastic for us. The third segment, the third biggest one for myself, and again, there's massive value and massive liquidities, which is fantastic. America, Argentina, Brazil. If you go for these leagues, there's a ton of money for you guys to make. Ton of money. Right, please make sure guys you subscribe to the channel. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends. If they love trading, if they love betting, please share it with them, save them some money, help them make some. There's a ton of videos coming. I'm making a ton of content to help you guys through your journey and to help you make a lot of money. Guys, on that note, and as usual, careful with your position, good trading, make money.